and welcome back to Paramedics Gaming, where we are live again on No Man's Sky. Now, I've been saving you from all the boring stuff I've had to do, and that's farming and research and everything else. It's just, yeah. So, here's what I've done. I just need to collect all of this stuff up as well first. We've been doing a lot of farming on our other farm as well. We've got 2 farms. We've also been starting our new base as Overseer. Seems the other one is now S. So just doing a quick catch up, quick brief on what we've done so far. And we now have the Wraith. Thankfully, one of our friends in our stream gave me the Wraith. So we now have a Wraith. Now, I know it kind of goes against my policy of not taking anything and using anything advanced until I've finished it, but I really wanted that ship. I'm sorry, it's the only way I can do it is to go through the expeditions, and the only way you can do that is by downloading the JSNO file and doing the expeditions from there. So, we didn't do it. Expeditions still kind of confuse me. I'm not fully on board with it yet. I'm not 100% certain on it yet, so yeah. So, the reason I've been doing all this farming. Okay, so yes, it's lovely to make them lovely cakes to give our mining a boost when we start mining. But, the primary reason is, I want a full suite of alien frigates. Live frigates. That's what I really want. I would like all of them to be S-class and kick-ass, basically. So I've had a look through my frigates, and I've got rid of a couple that I didn't really want straight away because they were low level. And I've been doing some research as well on how to level up the living frigates. It's different, shall we say. So what we have to do to level them up is you need to feed them with cake or anything else. Actually, it could be just simple, like an unprocessed item, for example. So we'll just go down there now. Oh, actually, I've already got my freighter assigned, so I'm okay with that. Right, but let's go over here, look, and manage fleet. If I manage the fleet now, we can see my fleet is a little bit smaller than it was, and we've got this one here, which is the organic vessel. Okay. On this slot here is a feed slot. Now, I have started like a little database for what I need to make and what stats so far we get. Now, with this one, for example, if I gave it fresh milk, it gave me 15 points to trade. Okay. If I gave it rancid flesh, it gave me 15 points to exploration. And if I gave it organic mystery stew, that's what we're going to be looking for. I'm not sure yet. We don't know about that one yet. But that's what we're going to look at. So, what I need to do is, there is a lot of recipes I need to make to be able to populate in here. Now, you can populate it with straight off stuff. For example, a tall egg. And then we'd feed it. And then, as you can see, my industrial goes to 15. So eggs give 15 as well on industrial. So if I put that to organic and we change that to an egg, let me see if that will allow me to. And that does that change to combat 3-3. So 3-3. 16 and 1 gives me 15 to industrial. So, hey, seconds is all you have. How are you doing? How are you doing? Right, so what you're looking at doing is, hang on, I'm just changing my screen real quick. Change that to before. Right, so you're looking for Sentinel ships to join your fleet and you want to own one. Right, best thing you can do there is go down to a planet, and when you get to the planet, you're going to need to try and find. So there's certain planets you're going to need first of all. Okay. Let me have a look. Let me see if I can pull one up for you. This is a pirate. Yes, it is. Yes. So, if you want to go and get, let's say, you want to get an S-class Sentinel, right? Like I've got here. All right. I'm going to go straight to it now. And I'll jump straight in where I actually found my S-class Sentinel that I like to fly. So I'll do that for you now. And I put a little base down. Providing there's a base above 50 units away, it will actually restore. Hey, thanks for the love. Appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Right, so this is my little base I've put together just purely for these Sentinel ships. Alright. Probably could do with putting some power into this one actually, because I'm going to be teleporting back at some point, so we'll power that back up. Right, there's a big storm going on, but down here you can see you need to be on dissident planets, okay, and then you need to find the outpost, and the outpost will point you to these. Alright, as you can see here, this is an S-class Sentinel. Yep, it's S-class, and I'm just going to add that to my collection. Job done. Now I can sell it. Right? Normally there'll be a brain in there and what have you where you've actually got to take it, but sometimes it doesn't do that. I don't know why. Some sort of weird bug. But what you actually need to go to is, I'll show you. It's a bit of a pain going up hills, isn't it? None of us like going up hills. But that's what you'll be looking for. You'll be looking for a crash site. Okay? But the first thing you need to find is, I've got one called Sentinel Farm there, and I've also got Interceptor Farm there, so that's where we're going to go right now. And if you want to start farming Sentinels, seconds all you have, this is what you need to be looking for. You need to go to Dissonant Planet, and you need to look for one of these. Alright, and you'll know it because of the big ball here, look. Alright, I'm not going to give away how to find it, but this is what you're going to be looking for. Alright, now one of your quest lines will actually bring you to one of these anyway, so it's probably better for you to just do it on the quest line. Let me just check here, see who else is here. Look at all these invisible people. Lovely, huh? Right, so I can go here if I want to. This is the harmonic chamber. Alright, harmonic interface, and on one of your quest lines as you go, you'll have to come to one of these, and you have to locate the dissonant spike, and that's what's going to take you to one of your pirate aircraft. Sorry, your Sentinel aircraft. Let's have a look at this. C-class, don't want it. Leave it there. And that's all you do, is you go here, look for. You hit the you have to first of all do the little sequence. You'll get a little hidden number sequence that you need to solve. Yeah, and those of us that have done all the quests and that, which I've only just recently done, can start assembling staffs and all that kind of stuff here. Alright, so that's what you want, Dissonant Planet, and then you want to be looking for one of these lovely places. Like I say, your quests will take you through here anyway. Alright. Okay, let me just power this back up, and I'm going to go back to my freighter. Now, what we're doing today is we are going to be creating some food that we need to get our alien or live frigates upgraded. Okay? They don't upgrade as normal ships do. So, frigates upgrade through your missions that you send them through. Okay, we all know that. So I've got one at the moment, a live frigate that's in my fleet. So we'll come down to the fleet control here, and we're going to look at our fleet here. So, I'm going to manage the fleet. I go through my fleet, and we'll see here, this one is an organic vessel. Alright, he is 75% to the next level. Alright, so currently he's C, he's 75%, and then he'll turn to a B, an A, an S, and so forth, right? Like I say, I've only got this a couple of days ago, and I've only just really started messing around. Now, your point distribution here comes out, this one was initially 3, 3, 1, 1. He's only been on 3 expeditions, look, see, that's why he's only got 75%. Now, what you do is you give food to these ships, and it will redistribute this power slot, if you like. 15 being common, but you can get all the way up to 35 bonus points on this, or even on a C class. But you've got to find the right food.
How did you get all those slots for your fleet? It's only left like 6.
No. Once you get your freighter, you can get up to, I think 32 shot. 32. Alright, so I gave him beans there and it did nothing, look, it zeroed it all off. So we'll try another food, let's try a bit of sausage. Give me 18 to combat, so it's pretty common as well. And all you do is you keep on trying until you can actually get 32 of these ships, by the way, so you can just get some more, just go and recruit some more. Alright, all you might have to do is you might have to upgrade the slots. I'm not sure, I can't remember, it was a little while ago. Also your squadron, I've upgraded my squadron, and now we have these, all guys are now S-class. So they're good to go now, did that yesterday, and then we've got obviously our fleet along here. Now there are a couple that were out on missions, and I'll probably be dismissing them at some point anyway. The B-class ones, unless it's really good, like this one here is a 35 at B-class, he may well go up to 50 as an S-class, maybe. The other ones I think I'm probably going to dismiss because I need space for the new ships. Now, if there's 9 on each one, so that's 9. There's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 26. So I've got 26. So I can slot another 6. All right. So let's go hunting for organics first. I want to do that, but I've been, like I say, farming all the food stuff. I went down and spent nearly 4 hours getting milk yesterday, because we're going to need milk for a lot of the basics and a lot of the prerequisites of making the stuff that we need. So for example, we need the flour. I'm going to chuck that into the exosuit because I'm going to be using it. Alright, so I've had to pull up a list and a database, if you like, for myself of what I need to make stuff. So for example, I need extra fluffy batter, and for that I need cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck some butter in one of these and let that work away and let it become cream. But instead of going further and making it into butter, we're going to keep it as cream. In fact, I should probably have 2. Appreciate the follow there, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Seconds all you have, thank you very much. So we're going to go here and we're going to put 2 of them. Hey Gek, how are you doing? Nice to see you, nice to see you. Appreciate the gifts, thank you very much. Thank you. Love you guys, man. Alright, so we're going to make 2 of them in the cream. Alright, now what I did mistakenly the other day is I created all the cream and then I decided to make it all into butter because I was making the cakes, and you need obviously butter, well you need sweetened butter. There's a lot to this game, I'll tell you, a lot more than what you think, and I've been at this now for just over 4 weeks and it's mind-blowing how much there is to it, honestly. Let's see if I've got anything left in these. We'll put all this into the exosuit as well for now. Okay, looks like we're good. I also had a whole bunch of nanites working as well because we went to the nanite farm yesterday and got a whole much more. So we've got first cream. We got a whole bunch more mold that we made into nanites, so we need to swap all that out as well. So while that's processing, let's quickly go and have a look at this. I think I've got one of these full with nanites or with mold left that I need to process. Maybe not much, but maybe some. Hard to remember where I put it. I might not have any actually. I used a whole ton to fill them all up, so might not have any. If I haven't got any, I have to go on another mold farm run at some point, but not right this second. I've got plenty of nanites at the moment, but I won't have once I come to getting these ships and then need to upgrade them, because you need nanites to upgrade the organic ships, unfortunately. Where on earth did I use all of them? I must have used them all. Alright, well, used them all. Let's just grab these while we're here. Probably need to go to a better system, really. I don't need chrono metal anymore. Well, not much of it. I've got thousands of it, so. Alright, let's jump over here. Hopefully that cream's done. And we can start making ourselves some fluffy cakes. Because that's what we need right now. Almost there. Well, we'll take that. We'll take what there is. There's enough to start. That one. Okay, now I need extra fluffy batter, so delicate meringue, and for refined flour, we've got that. Delicate meringue, you need processed from viscous custard and processed sugar. So for viscous custard, this is crazy. You need creature egg, cream, and oh, you can use Mordite instead of honey. Huh. Okay, right. Anyway, so what we need egg. Let's get this going. I know I've got lots of eggs probably in my starship, so we'll probably pull them out. Oh, did I just see them? No. Okay, so let's pull them out of the starship right now. Wrong starship. That's because that's the one I just collected. Of course it is. Right, we're going to have to go down back to the shipyard and select the correct ship so I can access it. I'm using this ship for my organics because you get so many of them. I've had to use a hauler for the extra space. I've just got to select where the hauler is. That's not the one. It's over there. Alright, so this is my hauler I use for organics. Just jump in, jump out. That makes it my active ship. Then we can go all the way back up to the food processors. Over here. And now, let's continue. Okay. So, now the question is, can I access? Yes, I can. Okay, so I can access my ship from here. There's 2 eggs. I've got a whole bunch of eggs. There they are. Right, so we can put eggs in there. Check. Cream. We just made that cream, so let's put the cream in there. That's the milk. Actually, it'll be in this one, won't it? So it's processed item. There's your cake batter. There's your cream. Right, so I put 100 milk, 100 cream. And it says here, for processed sugar, I can use Mordite instead of honey. Oh. That is completely new to me. I didn't know that. I'll have to check that one. But we have got sugar anyway, so yeah, honey or water. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's put some sugar in. Let's put 100 sugar in. And now, look, we've got viscous custard. Lovely. Alright, we're just going to let that make 100 of them, because we're going to need more prerequisites anyway. So for fluffy cake batter, you need extra fluffy batter and cream. Extra fluffy cream to make extra fluffy cream cake. So prerequisite, extra fluffy batter is delicate meringue and refined flour. This is where it gets fun, because delicate meringue, you're going to need viscous custard and processed sugar, so more sugar. So there's a lot of sugar required here. Alright, so I'm going to take this as soon as it's 20, I'll take it. Okay, so we've got 20 there. Alright, so let's go to the next stage. Next stage, we want to get your honey, your viscous custard in there, which is that one, and we're also going to need some more sugar. For meringue, let's have a look. Meringue. Oh, this brain, it hurts your brain. Viscous sugar and processed sugar. Okay. Oh, it's viscous custard. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, viscous custard and processed sugar. Should make me some meringue. Hold on a second. Ugh. Right. So, it's not actually the viscous custard you need. Let's put that back in there. We can use larval cores, which I think we've got a lot of, right? I think I've got a lot of larval cores. Yeah, we've got lots of larval cores. There's your delicate meringues. Sweet. Okay, we'll make 20 of them. You can also use tall eggs, processed sugar, or you can use creature eggs, processed sugar, and giant eggs, processed sugar. So basically eggs and sugar, or larval core and sugar. And I've been getting these larval cores thinking I was going to throw them away, but obviously, glad I kept them now. That's going to be pretty disgusting, isn't it? Can you imagine eating that? Oof. Yeah, I suppose they're in space, they'll eat anything, right? Alright, so we're going to make these 10. That makes 20. So we're good for that then. So then we should be able to make fluffy cakes, because you need extra fluffy batter. Right, extra fluffy batter. Goodness me. Delicate meringue, refined flour, and a creature egg. So let's put that away there. Right, so this is crazy, huh? Okay, so we need refined flour. There's your meringue. We're going to need meringue, right? Delicate meringue, refined flour. Oh, you need creature eggs as well, right? Yeah, so let's put an egg in there. And some flour. And I hope that'll make what we need. Oh, goodness me. Hang on. There it is, right. Okay, so that makes our extra fluffy batter. Check. Alright. Then we're going to need extra fluffy batter and cream. So while that's cooking, let's go get the other cream from here. Oh, I'm so thankful I've got a table right next to me helping me out with this, because I would be like, what? Yeah. Hurts your brain. Alright, so we're just going to make 20, because that's all the delicate meringue we had anyway. Okay. Whew. Okay, next one. That's fluffy cakes. Alright. Next, what we need is the custard donut. And for that, we're going to need, first of all, a lumpen donut. And that means we need clarified oil. And dough. And blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, clarified oil. Oh my life. Clarified oil is 2 churned butter. What? Churned butter, which is cream, which makes butter. Fresh cream, yeah. Gathered directly by milking, yeah. Churned butter and churned butter. So 2 churned butter give you clarified oil. Alright, let's try that one, shall we? I should have 2 lots of butter I can use. Butter in there. Butter in there. Yeah, I guess it does. Let's make 20 there. And we'll just put 20 in the other one next to it. Right, that's going to make you clarified oil. Wow. Alright, so our clarified oil, if we go back to what we're trying to make in the first place, which was custard donuts. Alright, so we also need the clarified oil for the lumpen donut, okay? And we need dough. For dough, we're going to be using refined flour, wild yeast. Oh my life, I don't know if I've got wild yeast. Let me just have a look. Okay, so might be going farming again. I don't know yet. It's Fecium. Alright, we're going to put shit in the processor. Nice. Ugh. Alright, let's put some Fecium in there. Look at that. We're going to get wild yeast off. That's disgusting. Alright. We'll let that poo cook away. Who would have known, eh? You could cook poo and get yeast. Is that the way they used to do it, maybe? Is that how perhaps they started getting yeast? It's an odd one, isn't it? I don't mind Googling that. You know what, let's have a look, shall we? No. So don't Google that. You get some pretty gross stuff come up. Yeah, don't Google it. Do yourself a favour. Leave it to the streamer. Alright, we'll let that poop cook off for a little bit longer. And while that's cooking off, let's have a look at what we need now. Okay. Right. Clarified oil, check. Okay, we need to make some dough, which is refined flour and wild yeast. And in case you don't know, you get the flour from the glass grains. There's your wild yeast. And we want flour. Doesn't matter how many we chuck in there. We're going to create 30. Okay. This is going to give us dough. Dough! Then you get the lumpen donut, which is clarified oil and dough, and processed sugar, gives you lumpen donut. And the lumpen donut we're then gonna do with viscous custard and custard donuts, and that is gonna give us the viscous custard and the lumpen donut is gonna give us custard donut. Woo-wee! There's a lot, but we'll get there. We will. Okay, so once we've got the 30 doughs here, I think we've still only got 20 of the viscous custard, so that's fine. We're not gonna over make anything, you know, over bake it kind of thing. Should be fun though. We'll finally get something decent. Right, put that in there, put that in there. Okay, here's what we're gonna use. We need a lumpen donut and viscous custard. So lumpen donut is clarified oil and dough. Alright, so we need the clarified oil. There's a clarified oil. And there's our dough. Clarified oil, dough, and sugar. So we need some sugar as well. This is going to give us the lumpen donuts. Once you've got the lumpen donuts, we're going to make custard donuts. And the custard donuts are, I think, top of the line ones. But we've got to make complex pies after that. Mystery meat pie and fruit pies are the variants of it. So, disgusting. All right, we're going to have, in a moment, we're going to have 20 lumpen donuts. Wonderful, so 20 lumpen donuts goes there. We'll put the dough into the extra soup, put that into the extra soup. We want lumpen donuts and viscous custard. Alright, so let's look for the viscous custard. Viscous custard's there. And away we go. Now we're going to get custard donuts. The custard donuts are the ones that we really wanted just to have for our upgrades for the ships. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be the top range stuff, by the way. It doesn't necessarily mean it's random. It's all RNG. So just because you've got the best food doesn't mean you're going to actually get anything better from stats than you would just from giving it raw sugar or something, or raw meat, you know? It's one of those RNG spins again, unfortunately. Alright, so once this is complete, we'll scroll down. We're going to do the complex pie next. And for that, we're going to need pie cases. So we're going to put this into there, this into there, and now we're going to make refined flour and churned butter is going to give us, there's your refined flour. Let's grab some butter and we'll just make 50 of these. We can make 50 of these, that's fine, we've got lots of it. So this is going to give us our pie case, or rather it's going to give us our pastry. And what we're going to do is put the pastry back into the nutrient processor, and that will give us our pie cases. Yeah. So we're going to need then we can use pie cases, meaty chunks, and that'll give us a mystery meat pie. I think we can put some sort of fruit in there instead, right? No, we'll make the mystery meat pie anyway. Let's take 20 of these.
Brother.
Hey Cammy, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Right, now we've got 20, so that's them cooked. Alright. Whew. This is a lot to it, huh? Right, let's put that in the backpack. Let's put the poop back into ingredient storage. And, right. Okay. We need... You're looking for donations. Yeah, me too. I always just go to the Nexus and stand around, and people generally give you stuff usually there. Alright, so we need pastry. We've got to put the pastry back in, and we're going to get pie cases from the pastry. I've only been playing 4 weeks, Cammy, so yeah. But if you go into the Nexus, stand around in the Nexus where people come through all the time, and your backpack's fairly empty, stand there dancing or something, and people just randomly put stuff into your backpack. Trust me, I've got a whole box full of stuff that people just give me, so I don't want to use it. Kamishiro, hello Kamishiro, nice to see you. Yeah, I've got a load of stuff that I don't use because I don't want to use it until I've completed the game, or I've got as far as I think as I've got to complete it, done everything, then I'll start using the gifts that people have given me. The only thing I have allowed myself to have that I am using is the Wraith alien ship. I already had alien ships, but the Wraith was my favourite, and a certain friendly person on my stream donated one, so that was very nice. Okay, we have pie cases, guys. Now we're going to put the pie cases in here. Peter Piper picked peppers. Peter Piper picked peppers? Something like that? Right. Pie cases. There we go. Pie cases are in. And mystery meat going in next, so we'll put that one back one. This is where we get the meat, I think. Leg meat. Raw steak, scaly meat. Meaty chunks. Try meaty chunks. There we go. That'll make us mystery one. Great. Now I'm going to try this. I'm going to do 10 of these, and then I'm going to try maybe with a bit of fruit in there. See if it makes a fruit pie or something. Should do, right? Anyway, we're going to give it a try. We're making some very complex dishes here. There's more stress in this kitchen than Hell's Kitchen. Trust me. Right, so we'll take those. Alright, I'm going to put them in there. And I'm going to take the meat. Now let's try with a bit of fruit. What could we call as fruit? I mean... Can you make one with selenium? No. I was going to play with it. I was just thinking. Oh, you do get the tiger fruit, don't you? Is it tiger fruit? Something like that. Hang on, I've got some. Looks like a square. There's cactus flesh. Maybe that will be used. Gamma root, if you want an irradiated cake, maybe. Leopard fruit. Yes. There you go. A jellied fir tart. Wow. There you go. A highly refined product created the nutrient processes both identifying shapes and aromas of an actual food item. Stark contrast, conventional nutrition paste or pellets. But what does that give us? So we're going to figure out what this lovely food that we're making actually gives us as well, right? So at the moment we'll keep that there. Okay, so far so good. We've made all of the ones I wanted to make, which was the fluffy cake, custard donut, complex pie, mystery meat stew. How about we make some stew as well? Now this, you need processed meat and meaty chunks. So if I put meaty chunks in here, sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Let's put leg meat in there. There you go. So the leg meat's going to give us processed meat. Cool. Alright, so then what we'll use is the mystery meat and the processed meat, and that will give us mystery meat stew. That's brilliant. I like it. Alright. I'll make 20 of these, and then we'll have a bit of leg meat left over. I'm so glad I didn't throw all of that meat away, because I was going to throw it away when I was early game, when I didn't know. I'm so bloody glad I didn't now, because that would be an absolute pain in the ass going and farming all that again. Oh my god, that would be a nightmare. Alright, so that just gets processed, I guess. I'm not going to have to do much with that. So we're going to take that and put it into the suit. We'll come over here and we'll put the processed meat, that one, with our meaty chunks. Sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Leg meat. There's meaty chunks. Put that in there. Mystery meat stew. Look at that. And we don't know what it does to you yet. It might make you really small or something. I don't know. That's fun. Alright, so we're going to make 10 of them as well. Just so we've got them so we can experiment. Now what's frustrating about this game is it doesn't show you your buffs. Alright? It's all guess. Or at least not that I figured. If somebody knows a way for it to show your buffs or how your buffs work, then pray tell, because I have no idea. That was an ingredient. Interesting. It definitely said... Oh. I don't know what happened there. Ah, okay, so you can actually look at your whole cargo instead of scrolling around. That's alright, I like that. Starship. Can you expand it? Yeah, you can expand the tech or expand the cargo. Nice! Yeah, we like that. That's way cool. I don't even... You see these buttons, sometimes you don't even click on them. You don't bloody know, do you? Alright, so let's just put that back in some sort of order. And what we're going to do is we're going to put all this back inside the ship. So I'm going to put it back by type. Now, this is where it's going to get weird, I think. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough space for it all now. Might have, but I'm not sure. I got a lot of milk. I've got a lot of wild yeast now, a lot of meaty chunks. I might make it. Gonna run out of space. Shit. Damn. Well, I guess the cooked stuff, maybe I shouldn't put the cooked stuff in there. Let's just have a look at this again. Let's take cake and stuff like that out that's cooked, because we're going to experiment with it anyway, right? Extra fluffy batter's got to stay there. What else would I take out? I probably want to take that glass grains out and make them into flour. Yeah, I think we're good there. We've got 2 slots left there, so let's have a look. Let's reset that. Let's put that into the starship, that into the starship. There's all our cooked produce then, and the cakes there. That's got to go, I think, into the starship, but we've got no slots there. Let's have a look. All right, what are we doing? What do we got here that we shouldn't really have so much of? We can probably just get rid of those two, right? If we get rid of those two, we could put those in the starship. I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. We need to sell all these aluminum pearls, that's for sure. I'm getting kind of tired of seeing them. That needs to go into storage. I'm going to keep a stack of nano cables because I might need them during the trades. Otherwise, I think I'm ready to move on. Oh, that needs to go in storage. That needs to go in storage. That's staying with me. That's staying with me. Okay. All right. Now, we will be going back on track. We will be hunting. I promise we will be hunting for ships very shortly. But I've also found I also need to go back down to the planet as well. Let's debrief these. I have to go and carry on with that other base that I'm building up. It's just, wow, there's a lot on this one. Scroll through that one. There we go. Give me the money. That's all I want. Oh, we got a damaged ship here. That's right. I wonder if I can actually dismiss this guy while he's damaged, because he's the one I was going to dismiss anyway. We could try, can't we? Maybe. His ship was so shit that in the whole group he was the one that got damaged. I mean, I'm reckoning it was one of the first ships I got. That's probably why. Right, so he's gone. Good. Good riddance. Right, 25 from a B class. That's not a good spread because he's got 10 on there as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to dismiss this guy. The spreads are too big, you see. That's why I kind of like these live ships, because they don't spread the same. It's not like that. Anyway, what we need to do now is we need to go hunting and looking for live ships. That's what we got to do. We did prep ourselves, so we are ready. Let me go down. I'm not sure which ship I put them into, but I have got them navigation beacons that I need. I need the beacons. I'm not sure if I put them. Which one are you? You know what? Let's go sell this ship. Just go get rid of it real quick, because it's going to keep on popping up and it's going to be in my way, and I don't want to be. Just sell this real quick at the space station. Gets it out of my inventory. I did it earlier on for someone that was watching. He wanted to see how we get certain things, so, or how he gets a Sentinel ship. So I quickly showed him. Now we need to get rid of ours. Now I got about, I'd say, about another 45-50 minutes, and then I'm going to get the barbecue on. It's my son's 16th birthday, so he's going to want. Of all things, you can have whatever you want for lunch, for your dinner. What would you like for your 16th? And he went, I want beef frankfurters in buns. What? Yeah. He wants frankfurters. Hot dogs. Yeah. That's okay. Have whatever he wants. Me and my wife were like, yeah, not for us. We're going to have burgers. I suppose you know what it's like. You know, at that age, you kind of like junk food more than what you normally would, I suppose. Okay. Now, let's call up a nice ship. We need to call up I think it's in this one. I'm not certain, but I'm going to check. Starship. We need the modules. I think I've got 50 something of them. There's an anomaly detector there, but I've got more. That's the wrong ship. Did I put them into my live ship, maybe? Nope. They're not there. Okay, well. They're not in there, they're not in there. Where the bloody hell are they? Could they be in here? I don't think so. I think its inventory's still empty. Yeah, his inventory's empty. Okay, well. Ooh, need to top that up. I've not even used one of those trade rockets yet. That's interesting. Alright. We're going to use this one. Okay. All that needs to go into fat storage that we're not going to use. But for now, you know what it might be? It might be in the freighter. There they are. I knew I had them. Alright, so let's put them in there. That's our stack. Now we're going to go out there. We don't have to be in a live ship, by the way, for this. But all we're going to do is going to shoot out the door, and then the only ones we're going to stop for are whale song. So we're going to use an anomaly detector, and then we're going to go for it. And the only thing we're going to stop for is whale song detected. I think we can just keep going. Yeah, I think. I think every 20 seconds it cycles the RNG, I think. This is, I believe, how we do it. According to Gemini, this is what we do. Those that don't know, I keep Gemini open on my other screen so that I can ask questions. Every 20 seconds, yeah, it will cycle through the next possible encounter. And that's what we're stopping for, is this whale song one. And there he is. Oh, look at that! He's got wings! Oh yeah. We're going to take you, mate. I don't care. I mean, you know. Wonderful. That's it. That's now I believe, inside. Should be in my freighter. Should be here. It's as easy as it is. And you get them anomaly detectors by shooting asteroids. Find yourself a big fat asteroid belt and just smash away for an hour or two, and you'll get loads of them. I think I average about, I don't know, four or so every 5 minutes sometimes. Sometimes you'd hit the jackpot and get like a whole bunch of them, but... Alright, oops. So I need to look at my... Yeah, it's about one every minute or so, I reckon. Alright, so managed fleet, if we go here now, we should see our second organic vessels there, look. Alright, C-class again. Let's feed him something. Let's give him something. Let's give him something basic, can we? Can we give him something basic? No? Alright, we'll just give him a meat stew. 22 combat. That will do for now. So he can be a combat dude for now. We're gonna push it a lot higher. I'm just doing it for a quick set. Alright, and then we can go out and do another one now. Best thing to do is probably reload, do a quick save and reload. Which I think it did just now when I actually did that ship, when I changed it, but I'd rather check and do it again. That's created me a new restore point. And that way I don't have to change galaxies, I don't think. I don't know if you'll get the same one. This is what I wanted to test. Okay? Just so you know, all I'm doing right now is I just want to test to see whether or not you get the same identical one or not. In the same galaxy, or in the same star system, or do I need to go to another one? So we're just going to check. Alright, so we'll go back here. And we're going to go back here. And we're going to pulse out. And the only thing we stop for, like I say, is whale song. Whale song. Don't care about rare objects. Just going to keep going. I really do want to see if it's just like that one I got there had two big like whale things. I just want to see if it's the same and if the stats are the same off it. So I might have to change systems, you know. It might be that I took that one, create my save the wrong side of it, maybe. No, it shouldn't do. I've reloaded, so it resets it. That's alright, that's fine. Reload does a reset, and that's all I'm interested in, so. We'll keep on going. I am going to go and watch an Oasis tribute band tonight. So, Hence, I've only got another 40 minutes or so before I need to go make some dinner. Some barbecue. Probably bloody rain, you watch. Getting lots of deep space objects. We'll do 2 more and then we're going to change system. And see if that helps. Because it should be quicker than this, I believe. I don't think it's supposed to take too long. I mean, you can be doing it up for 10 minutes apparently. But again, we really want to go into a really high 3-star area anyway, really. So we'll just check what this is anyway. Jettison storage silo. So we get this, do we? Not a lot. Right, let's go to a 3-star. This was 3-star, yeah. But we're going to go to another 3-star. Got to go to 3 stars. 3 stars are going to give you the best chance for the nicer ones, I believe. Ooh. Can we change that to economic? And then economic wise is going to be, is it orange? Oh, 3-star, there we go. Oh no, 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 no. You see, sometimes it just flicks you off on whichever one it wants to put you in. Such a pain in the arse. Right, let's have a look. Right, so green's 1 star, it's purple. Purple's 1 star. I guess economic isn't going to give me the how. Could go with pirate system, I suppose. That's going to give you a nice chance too, isn't it? Don't pirate systems give you the better chance of getting the high level stuff? Well, that's a 3-star mining. Oh, we've got a hostile takeover. Okay, we'll just go and take care of these real quick. I don't really have great guns on this, but here's what it is. We're going to have to shoot what you've got. I mean, we've upgraded some, but not a lot, by the way, the ship. We've got a lot of work to do on it. Got to be so careful not to hit these blooming things, I tell ya. Hit the ships, that's what I mean. Hostile ships defeated. Might as well go get the money off him, haven't we? Oh. I wonder why there's still a red attack point there. That's weird, isn't it? Let's go check this guy out, see what he's got for me. Oh, he's closed. He's opened up and then he did. Nope. Actually, you shot me. Piss off. That's some bullshit there. You told me to come. I'm here, my guy. What's up with you? Why has he closed his doors to me, man? Ah, shit. Whatever. I must have hit him by accident. It is what it is. We're going to pulse away for a second. Alright. Let's go back to our exosuit. And we'll use one of these. Let's go. Let's do this as the last one, guys. I'm going to go and get this cooked up, man. We'll do this as our last one for this stream. And then we'll dip out and come back later. Probably come back later. I should be home for about 10:30. I'll probably come back on for a bit. We've got a bank holiday tomorrow, so what the hell? All that media I've been working on, that's all on display next week. So I'm looking forward to that too. Come on, my guy, give me one. Give me one. I didn't notice how many nanites that cost me, actually. I have to check that this time. Because I know it does cost you nanites, right? So. And then we've got to upgrade it, like get them out on missions constantly till they're upgraded. Every single mission, they just got to keep on going. So maybe what I need to do is send them out a mission, but not use all the missions on the list. Just keep a couple spare, and just specifically use them for my new ships. I also need to note what upgrades what, because what if I want to switch it over to be a combat ship for this run, or yeah, I should be able to do that once I know what food gives them a maximum buff. I think we're just going to need a lot of food and a lot of patience. I think there's like 64 different types of food you can give it. So each ship, 64 different types of food. And one of those foods is going to give you like 35 point bonus. So it's you've got to check every single one of them foods, I guess. If you want them in max, anyway. I'm just, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll just take my time. I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying this game. I'm in no rush. And if I have to, like, fill my backpack up with 30 of each type of food, of the 64 foods, I don't bloody know, it's going to be hard to do, but I think 64 types of food, 64 slots. We can do it. We just have to get every single one type of food though, and then test every single one on every single ship, and have a table. Yeah. I mean, I've created a basic table now. It's not as detailed as I'd like it to be, but I started it, so it's got a macro in the background to check, but I think we need to refine it a bit. Yeah, these do take a while, huh? That's what I'm saying, this will probably be our last one for today. And I think this is just going to be mind-numbing stuff, so this will be like me watching a movie on that screen and doing this on this screen. Just doing it like that. I don't think there's any other choice, is there? And then we just got to wait for whale song. As soon as we get whale song, stop, get the whale. And we've changed systems, so that's nothing to do with what we're at them right now. This is why it's taking so long. So obviously it does take a long time per each one. There's like 4 different types of encounter, I think. But the whale song one is rare, or is classed as the rare one. So you've got like 7% chance or something of getting it. We got lucky on that first one. But we'll get there. Probably run out of freaking fuel before we get there, eh? There we go. We recharged it. We can keep going. We're in for the long haul, guys. We're in for the long haul. Is there other stuff that I need to recharge while I'm here? No, not really. I guess the pulsing heart, but I need some silver for that. That's easy enough to get. I've got loads on my freighter. Come on. Whale song detected. That's what we want. Whale song. Whale song. I don't know why there's some of these get a different sign on the right as well. I don't know. Rare object detected, but are they all the same? No, see, they're different. That one's got like the grave or something on it, or something. But it gives you a chance now to stop this if you want to. But you just don't want to stop. You stop too early and you'll lose out. So if you spent 5 minutes doing it, you might as well carry on for another 5. Not being very nice to me now, is it? We'll end up just in the other galaxy just by pulsing there. This is very boring for you, isn't it? Not exactly the most fun stream today, I'm sorry, but you know. Hey, it's nice over here, by the way. We're getting grey skies finally. You know, we don't wish for rain, but it's just been so hot the past 2 months, 6 to 8 weeks. Oh my god, it's just been so hot. But it's, I mean, my office is finally down at 25 degrees. So. Oh, come on. Stop being such a goof. Give me my rare object whale song. Can you imagine if you want to do all 30 or 32 of your ships to be these? How long that takes? Holy shit! But I suppose that's meta then. I mean, you're going min-max, full on. You know. I mean, we're at this about another 8 minutes so far. It says it can take 15 minutes. I mean, it's not lying. It's all just RNG. Spin the wheel and hope you get the right one. We got really lucky on that first whale song, honestly. I think we got very lucky. Because that was like, what, the fourth thing that come up there? You've got to keep checking this because you don't want to run out of juice. Where? See, now I've got to go to this one. Run out of fuel. So it doesn't do nothing for you, that one. I don't know why. Alright, let's get away from this bloody big thing. Shit. Oh wait. Pulse and Heart's only charged up with that 8% now, and we can shoot a few more asteroids, I suppose. I thought we could get our freighter here to charges, but obviously that's going to be a problem, so get a bunch more silver and pulse out then. Should be good now. Let's just pulse for a second and then we can call our freighter in. Then we can charge up our brain. Now we might as well go to another 3-star. What a pain in the ass. Oh, there was one there. Let's go to that one. This time I'm going to call my freighter in before I go. I'm determined to get one more before I log. There we go. Right, let's see. It's actually given us a countdown on the probe and wavelengths this time, which I don't think it did last time. No, it might have done. Actually, because it kept going rare object. Yeah, and skips past it, so. We just got to keep going again. Hopefully it doesn't take 10 minutes again, because I really need to get going. Come on, give me a whale. Please, give me a whale, please. Please. Come on. You know you want to give me a whale. Yes, you do. Come on. Come on now. Whale. No? Atlas this time. Alright, so Atlas, and we've got the spiral one, which I don't know what that means, and then we go. I wonder if it goes through all of the glyphs. Maybe it's, I don't know. A rare Atlas object, that is. What is that? An emergency broadcast this time. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, we definitely got lucky on that first one. And that's why I've got a whole bunch of them, because it's the RNG is being a pain in the ass. You need spare ones for sure. It's not being very nice to us now, is it? It's like, okay, we gave you one. Keep it topped up this time. Hey, how we doing? Fasu, is it, or Faku? Calvaraz. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you in channel. We're doing something very boring here, so we won't be doing it for much longer. We're going to do one more encounter, and that'll be it. We just need one more whale song encounter. We're just trying to get some more alien frigates. We just want one more for now, because then I'm going to have to jump off and then come back later. But just the RNG is just crazy rare. Crazy rare. Come on. This has been a long trek. This one so far has taken us nearly half an hour to potentially find one through two systems. So we're not having much luck on this one this time. And we do have space on the... We've only got 24, I think, frigates right now. I need to make sure I've got plenty of space for these, so... Just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going. You wouldn't want me doing acid or something when you're doing this, would you? I mean, I've never done acid, but I certainly wouldn't want to be doing that if you're playing this. It's like, whoosh. put my son's MetaQuest 3 on this was just nuts. The difference was just unbelievable. Mine hasn't arrived yet. I ordered one, but it hasn't got here yet. Maybe next week, early next week. I think it's going to come in. Because we've got bank holiday weekend, it probably slowed it down. It'll be here Tuesday, probably.
Hi friend, I'm watching you on Keep on TV and on TikTok on my phone. What galaxy are you in? Good morning.
I'm just in the occluded at the moment. Yeah, I'm not. It's not. There's nothing amazing that we're in right now. We're just in the occluded system, galaxy, and we're just looking for live ships. That's about it.
Can you give me a shout out?
Oh, fucking. Shout out to Calvarez. Where's he on? I can. Just give me 1 second. I don't want to miss this. See, if I miss this, I'll be gutted. I am. I'm getting it started at 5. I can do it. I can start in the second that you want. Give me a minute. This is crazy. Give me a sec, bud. We've got to get this done, man. I'm not even sure I've got my kick on there. Hang on 1 second. Come on, give me a whale song.
Don't speak English. Just listen to me so you can understand me. I'm from Argentina.
Oh shit, seeing you there and kick, man. Argentina. What do you think to the World Cup? That was a bit crazy, the World Cup, huh? This is even more crazy because this is not happening, guys. RNG is out the wazoo. Last ping, and then we're dropping out, and I'm gonna have to go and get stuff done, guys. All right, we're just gonna let this one exit off, and then we're gonna ping it, and we're gonna stop. Go to logs. I think we've got one where we had to find a black hole, right? I don't know. Let's go for it. I shot through that one like instantly. Right. So guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen and everybody else on there, we're going to jump off the stream now because we needed to go and get some food. So thank you all for joining. It's been wonderful. We will be back later. But until then, I just wanted to say thanks again for joining, and we'll see you again very soon.